What do you say, everybody? It's time for your favorite show and ours, Beer with Mick and Bricken. And in for Bricken today is the good captain himself, Mr. Captain J. What's up, man?
Good to be here.
Hey, great to have you. And
some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, big shoes to fill. Bricken will be back soon. He's on assignment, but we miss him. I'm wearing a shirt with his face on there so that I can remember what he looks like. All right, we've got two very, very frosty glasses here, and we've got another beer sent to us from the great state of California, at least great as far as beer making goes. These people down there, they've got this formula for IPAs, double IPAs. This is a double IPA, a hazy double IPA from Humble Sea Brewing in Santa Cruz, California. This is a big guy. Send It, Siri, is the name of this beer. And what's crazy about this beer, I'm going to swing the camera around a little bit, is it's in a Crowler. And you were saying, now, where did these Crowlers come from? And Jay and I are going to get together on here today, and we're going to do a Crowler, and Jay's going to join me for a couple Crowler episodes of the Mick and Brick Beer Review, because it's Crowler week on the show now. At least I just said that, so why not? Yeah, we're going to do it that way. And what happened is, in 2002, Oscar Blues Brewing Company, with this Dale's Pale Ale. Have you ever had that before, Dale's? It's apparently it's in Colorado, and everyone had the Crowler, the growler, right, with a G, growler, which is like the glass thing, and then they pour the in there, and then they came up with the big beers and called them Crowlers, and it's taken off. And in the world of craft beer, these things are amazing because this is ice cold right here. Yeah, it's straight out of the tap. And I'm closing the cold bag over here to keep the cold in. And then we have this. So this is, like I said, it's a double IPA, and it was sent to us by our buddy Rao. 6.5% alcohol, I believe. So let's try this thing out. We're going to figure out a few things about this beer, including the look of it. They did not put the date on the Crowler, so that's something that we try to grade for.
Looks like a white piece of paper around that can, but that's the actual.
Yeah, that's the label.
Aluminum. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it has a great smell to it already. I mean, like
ice cold.
It's ice cold. It smells great. It smells very citrusy. You can smell the citrus. Look at the color of this beer. Golden, just like the Golden State where it was brewed. Love the fact that the beer is so golden and hazy, but yet the top of it, that white foam.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's like, without further ado, to Bricken today. We'll just toast to Bricken. You got George says, old Captain J, what's up? What's up, George?
George wants to be on the show one day, and he asked how he could get on here.
George, you can be on here, man.
I told him to find some Selma beer.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Selma beer, come on down, George. We'd love to meet you and hang out. All right, George, you would love the taste of this beer, because I'm going to tell you something. People are saying, Mick, you're throwing out a lot of high scores lately. What do you think?
Well, I like IPAs. I especially like double IPAs, and I guess I'm a little suspect on hazy beer, but this is really good. I like the citrus flavor. It goes down smooth, has a kick to it.
But what I'm amazed about is that with these California double IPAs and IPAs, and this is in Nebraska style, how they are able to put the hops in there, but not overpower you. Some beers overpower you with the hops. This just isn't. It's so smooth, but yet it has the hop kick.
What is a Nebraska style beer?
It's an American style of IPA. Like the brewing process and the way that they formulated that started in Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, which is crazy, right? But it's
a lot of wheat and rye.
Yeah, right. But I really like this. Here, let's put a little bit more in there. Don't want any of it to go to waste, Jay. We're going to be on the show.
It won't.
We got to... Here, one more time. Gotta finish this thing up, and we gotta score this beer. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed, man. This is a really good beer. I like this style too. You know, like it's a little bit thick. You know, and it kind of reminds me of the beer that Bricken and I had. That was a Sacramento brewed beer from Urban Roots. We had it here in town, and we loved it. Like, it was great. And this is along the same lines with that.
Well, this is my first beer of the week, and the first one always goes down a little. The first one's not as easy as the rest, especially with an IPA, but this one goes down really smooth. I'll give it a. Are we ready to rate?
Yeah, rate this thing.
4 1/4.
4 1/4. Wow, and Jay, you're a tough grader.
I'm a card-carrying food critic.
He's a food critic. You know that from earlier episodes of the show, and he gives it a 4 1/4, and I think that's a great score for this beer. And since Jay's a food critic, I'm just a guy that runs every day and drinks a beer afterwards. And it was a miserably hot run today. I'm going to give it a 4 1/4 too. I'm going right with you, man. This is a great beer. It's great that I would recommend this to anyone. I love the haze. I love the flavor in this beer. It's got just enough hops, just enough of a kick. So far, we've done 2 beers from Humble Sea, and these guys are good.
This is your buddy?
Yeah, Raul sent it to us from Humble Seas. Now, this is one of his favorite breweries.
Okay, so he likes to go there.
He likes to go there, yeah. So he said, hey, you got to try this. All right, well, look, guys, don't forget, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. Like our page on Facebook. We're working on the YouTube page right now, at Mick and Brick. It's the Mick and Brick Beer Review. Captain Jay, I mean, he's like a regular on the show now.